at this point, the best team you've seen with your own two eyes and all the football that you've called so far this year is which team, Ross Tucker?
I still think it's the Bucs. I mean, I think you can make an argument for the Rams. I am unbelievably impressed with what Vrabel has done with the Titans. I mean, he is an awesome coach. Former teammate of mine. I had no idea he'd be this good of a coach. But I still think it's Tampa Bay. I mean, they're a little bit banged up right now. But, I mean, I always look at it like this, Rich. If there was a series of 5 games played like in my backyard or played in Wichita, Kansas or something like that, I would take the Bucs. I mean, I would still take Tampa, which is why I half jokingly said when the Rams signed Odell, I said, everybody says, oh, they're all in, and Von Miller and Odell. I said, well, now all they need to do is get Brady, and I guarantee they win it.
Yeah.
All they need to do is get – because here's the thing, Rich. I was thinking about this, and I know Brockman's into this kind of stuff. When's the last team to win it with a quarterback who's never won a playoff game? Usually there's like you got to walk before you can run in the postseason. Now, usually you're doing it with the same franchise, and obviously Kurt Warner, your guy, did it. But I was trying to think, who's the last team where the quarterback won the Super Bowl even though he had never won a single playoff game before?
Well, I guess let's game this out a little bit here, and it'll be easy since Brady. We know Brady's one of them, right, from 2001.
Yep.
So we can then work our way the other direction. How about
Mahomes had won a playoff game?
I mean, how about Foles? How about that one?
That's a great call.
That's what I was going to say.
That's a great call.
But that's not. I mean, he came in. I know that. Yeah. Like, who's a starter an entire year?
My first thought was Flacco.
But did Flacco win a playoff game before the year that they won in the Super Bowl?
Flacco won a bunch of playoff games before they won. Flacco and Harbaugh won a playoff game like 3 or 4 straight years before they won the Super Bowl.
That had to have been the case, right?
Russell Wilson?
I don't know. Well, Russ had won a playoff game the year before they won it. Yeah, right. Yeah. It's true. I mean, so here comes. So you think again? I don't know.
Question.
Hold on a second. Lions fans would say, I don't know why TJ's getting up right now because I'm about to slag on his Cowboys. But Lions fans would definitely say that they won a playoff game in Dallas, but there was a terrible flag. So Stafford kind of won a playoff game.
Oh, Ben Roethlisberger's rookie season.
That's another one right there. Well, no, that was not his rookie. That was not his rookie season.
He didn't win the Super Bowl.
He didn't win the Super Bowl that year. Jeez. He won playoff games before winning it. Yeah, that's an interesting thing. I don't know, man.
It might not be an issue, and he's got experience, but I don't know. He's never been in an NFC Championship game. He's never been in a divisional round game. It just seems like that would be pretty impressive. Now, Foles did it, so you had a great answer, but it would be pretty impressive to win a divisional round game against a good team, the Cardinals or the Bucs. Then you win the NFC Champ. I mean, that's a lot to ask of a guy, in his first kind of playoff run, so to speak.
Well, I mean, Arizona clearly is going to be in that conundrum when they make the playoffs this year, right? And then Kyler's going to get his first run in the second season, when that happens. And I know their lone loss came against a Green Bay team that did not have Devontae Adams on a short week and went in and hit him in the mouth. But what do you think, last one I guess, about Arizona's long-term prospects this year then?
Well, obviously they're really talented, but just as you and I are talking through it, when we get to the playoffs and Arizona plays the Packers or Arizona plays the Bucs, I'm not picking Arizona to win that game. I mean, they might. But it's kind of like, and I shouldn't be this way, but it's kind of like I'll believe that the Arizona Cardinals and Kyler Murray can beat Aaron Rodgers and the Packers or Tom Brady and the Bucs when I see it. And I feel that way a little bit about Stafford and the Rams. And the one thing I haven't heard anybody mention is I'm kind of wondering, Rich, if Aaron Rodgers is mad right now at the Packers. Did he want them to go in on Odell? We haven't heard that, but we know that he wants them to be more aggressive. Kind of sounds like if they were more aggressive, maybe they could have got him. I haven't heard anybody talk about what Aaron's thinking right now, because maybe they lose to the Rams in the NFC Championship game, and Odell has 3 touchdowns, and Rodgers flips out again this offseason.
Well, Odell's first game as a Ram is going to be at Green Bay because he's not going to play this week. Then it's a bye week. Then they're at Green Bay. But to be honest with you, I think that's just geography. I heard when it all came down to it, he either was going to go home to New Orleans or come to nice, warm, big city Los Angeles, and the big city and Von Miller's friendship kind of trumps everything. And going,
yeah, and you know what,
like
Rich?
that might have been it. That might have something. It might be much ado about nothing with Rodgers anyway. When it comes down to it with Odell is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and you know what? I'll give Odell a lot of credit in the sense that it really wasn't about money, and it really wasn't about getting the ball. I mean, I do think everybody likes Los Angeles. All you guys like living out there, number one. And I also think he wants to try to chase a ring. So a lot of guys say it's not about the money or it's not about the touches. He kind of proved it.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.